Hey peeps, welcome back. Part 2 of Broken Sword. As you can see, we're outside the cafe, and there's a strange woman wandering around and taking pictures. So let's investigate this, shall we? And talk to her.
Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's right, on holiday in Paris. Some holiday, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling.
Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
Well, what's that, some kind of nightclub?
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you can interview me about the bombing. You know, an eyewitness account. Minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
Oh God, it's him again.
She's hinting like she knows this guy. And also, rather humorously, George has decided to hide himself behind the lamppost. Anyway, let's try and quiz her about this clown.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Well, who's the guy you were going to meet, then?
Who's the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Planter. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation.
Dear me. Now, there's a number of things we can do. We can either carry on the conversation with the options, or you can cut it short with this one, but we'll quiz her a bit more. Maybe about herself.
You speak very good English for a French girl.
Thanks. You speak very good English for an American.
Ooh, harsh. Okay, ask her about Plantard again.
How did Plantar get your name?
Through the newspaper La Liberté. Had written an article linking two unsolved murders. One in Italy, the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costumed killer. Plantar said he could supply me with more information.
Okay, now seems a good time to cut it short, so that's what we'll do.
Why won't you tell me about this clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number.
Ooh, get in, George. Sorry, peeps. Just let me clear my throat.
You help me with my story, and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Ooh.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. À bientôt, monsieur.
Fine, I'll, see you soon.
Okay, well, you come away with the girl's phone number, George. Nice one. Anyway, we want to go this way. I want to follow her. Well, not follow her, we're not a stalker, but we do want to go this way. We'll just see her waltzing away. There. Right, now, what we want is we want to give this guy the newspaper that we picked up. So let's do that.
Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, gah! I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess. Would you like to read my newspaper?
There we go.
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Don't know what happened with the speech there, folks. Something went a bit wrong. Oh well.
Bah! Look at this. Damn bleeding out liberals. Tja! Save the dolphins. catch them and eat them, I say. All that fuss over a bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is.
Sounds promising.
Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that nag.
Fair enough. I think that just makes it all the more easier for us. Thank you. Right, now that he's gone, I want to raid his toolbox. Seems mean, I know, but we need it.
I found a T-shaped tool in the box. I didn't know what it was, but it looked useful.
And it will be useful. Yes, indeed. Right, we want to go this way. Okay, now, as you can see, there's an alley down here. So we want to follow it. Okay. Now, just for shits and giggles, we'll look in the bin. Got a bit of a scare there, George. Right, anyway, we want to use the T-shaped tool on this manhole here, because we want to get into the sewers.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
It's clearly got enormous pockets. Stick that tool in his pocket. Right, down we go, George. Let's be having you. There we go. Now, don't know if you can see it, but there's a tiny red thing here. We want it, so pick it up.
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn.
Dun dun dun.
It was the clown's red nose.
Ooh. Getting closer to him now, George, aren't we? Now, as weird as it sounds, you want to pick up this dirty looking thing on the floor.
I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
Ugh. Not a particularly nice thing to have in your pocket, I'm sure. Anyway, we want this piece of material as well. Also very useful.
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike.
Okay, let's go up the other ladder. Look at how vast the sewer system is down there. It's nuts. Oh,
Hi there.
Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back. And now I've got you.
oops.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that.
What trick? I'm not doing any trick.
Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
If you kept any more distance, you'd be falling back down the hole. Right, anyway, what are we looking for? We're looking for a clown, of course. Duh.
I was looking for a clown.
Huh, ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
Well, yeah.
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu, that is awful. And you say the person responsible was dressed as a clown?
Yep.
That's right. He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Ah, mon Dieu. Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Haha, most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Well, now they are, since we've got a murderer running through them. Anyway, to gain this guy's trust, because this guy trusts you as much as a guy with a snake in his hand, you're gonna have to show him the badge. Tell a little white lie, yes, but necessary nonetheless.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Hominoid.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you.
Really?
It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know.
Really?
I was in the army, you know. When I was your age,
Oh dear.
I was fighting for my life in the African desert.
He's one of those.
How can I help you, Inspector?
Let's start over from the beginning and tell it just like it was.
Now, you need to show him the material.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
Ah, that is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
There we go. Now, this jacket icon will appear for quite a few conversations, so you need to keep clicking it to get all the information.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Now, we want that name, but he won't tell us yet.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romany seamstress.
Just my luck.
Come on, George, keep digging.
Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
No shit.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind.
Exactly. There.
What was the name on the label?
Aha!
Ah, it was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little secret number that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
That's another way to say you're broke, George. Right, let's end it there and get on with the search. Yeah, got confused there, peeps.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon. I'll let you out.
Well, that's very nice of you.
I hope you find your man, Inspector.
So do I.
And this is where we end up, peeps. and we'll carry on with this in the next video, so see you there.